Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards in the extended. In this reading, I'm going to be looking at your challenge for the month of August and what you don't see coming in the month of September. Okay, your challenge, Knight of Swords. What you don't see coming in the month of September is the Four of Wands. All right, Pisces. So in your reading, you have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like the Knight of Swords is very much connected to taking action. We do have a Mercury retrograde happening in Leo until the 26th of August, plus 5 days, when it slows down and then it goes back direct. So with the Knight of Swords, I do strongly feel here that you may be finding it challenging because you want to take action towards certain things. There may be delays. There may be things that are just slowing you down at this time, and that's natural with Mercury retrograde happening. I think your challenge with the Knight of Swords is more of a warning than it is anything else. Really steer on the side of caution if you are choosing to take action on things. For example, like starting something new, just tread carefully at this time. That's a big part of your challenge. This could also be about someone that you're dealing with. If this is about love, this could be about someone who's been rushing things, maybe wanting to jump the gun here. Or it could be simply someone who is in and out or on and off with you, okay? We're going to find out more in the extended to see how this connects with your reading, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past. You have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the World. So I feel very strongly here in the past, something here came to an end, okay? A cycle closed out for you, okay? This could have happened in January, in May, or last year, November, or this could even be happening, could have happened last summer, okay? A lot of you wanted some sort of answers as to why something here ended. Why did it close out? Why did this cycle start and then end very quickly? There's something here about ending very quickly. Could be connected to your challenge here. A lot of you in the past, there could have been this energy of working on yourself, going within, maybe starting your own business, becoming more self-reliant in the past. And in order for you to make sense of why something ended, instead of trying to make sense of it, you chose to maybe take things into your own hands and make things better from the perspective of self, which is amazing. That's great. So we're going to talk more about this in the extended, why this happened. But essentially, it's very clear here that you may have realized, I need to work on myself. I need to become the best version of myself. And the cycle that closed out in the past allowed you to do that, is what I'm getting here. Okay. Now, in the present moment, Pisces, you have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Temperance. So again, just like I said in your challenge, a lot of you are rushing into something now. You want it now. You want to get it done now. You want to take action now. Be very careful. And what typically happens, from my experience with Mercury retrograde, typically people are very gung-ho during this time, right? It's like, oh, now I want to take action. Now I want to do this. It's more of a mental process with the Ace of Swords. You're getting clear on what you want before you actually take action. The reason why you're feeling a lot of resistance in the present moment is because Spirit is asking you to take your time to really be like the Temperance, okay? The Temperance is when you have two cups, I should say two jugs, or, when you're pouring water into one and pouring water back and forth. It's a very it's a very beautiful skill to be able to do it without spilling water. So this is what's happening in the present moment. And there's a lot of aggravation, either coming from you or from the other, because something here isn't moving fast enough. Okay, this is your challenge. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is, let's go now. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. But one of the beautiful things about astrology, which makes it a beautiful science, is knowing when to act at the right time, instead of being like a chicken with your head cut off and just doing whatever. It's all about planning. It's all about writing stuff down. It's all about making some sort of grandiose plan and then executing. This is about plotting, okay? It's all about plotting right now in the present moment, not jumping and doing things, not thinking. Because what that ends up doing is it creates more problems for you. And this is what the Seven of Wands is. The Seven of Wands is, it's like you're trying to keep up with something and it's draining, okay? Because you're in a rush. So in the present moment, it's about getting clear on why you're doing this. What's the reason for you doing this? What's the reason for you getting involved with this person or doing this project or whatever your inquiry is about your life situation? The more you get clear on something in the present moment, the easier it's going to be to take your time before you take action. Okay. And we're going to talk more about this in the extended. Now, in the near future, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Tower, and you have the Hangman. So you see, this is the problem here, okay? This is the problem. You're going to have to wait anyways in the near future, okay? So, again, if this is you or someone else, whoever's rushing and doing things quickly, and first of all, rushing and doing things quickly, you end up doing something wrong haphazardly. That's what leads to some sort of Tower moment. And it's almost, and again, Pisces, I don't want you to watch this and say, oh, she's giving me a negative reading. No, hun, this is not a negative reading. This reading that I'm giving you is a warning. It's a warning that if this is you and you're doing this, or you're dealing with someone who's doing this, it's a warning to take your time. Because when you rush and you do, something here without thinking, it leads to the Tower. It leads to something not being done correctly in the first place. Do you know why the Tower exists? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight. The Tower exists because when you're building a foundation, when you're building a building or a home, first of all, you're not going to rush and, build the top of the building first. You're building the foundation, okay? And the foundation is the most critical piece in building a building or a house, because if I don't have a proper foundation, which takes a lot more time than building maybe the roof of the house, then what ends up happening is the Tower, okay? And what that leads to is you needing to explain yourself or somebody needing to explain themselves, and it creates a lot of tension. The Five of Swords is a tension card. It's a card of ego. It's a card of, I need to explain myself. I need to stand up for what's important to me. And this is what creates some sort of delay in the near future. So if this is about love, okay, rushing in to commit to somebody right now, not a good idea. Getting married now, not a good idea. Starting a new job, doing anything new at this time is not advised. We're ending a cycle. The Mercury retrograde is saying, hey, summer's over. Once August is done, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, summer's done, okay? Or if, vice versa. So really, really think long and hard. Whatever you're doing, if it's starting a business, starting a new relationship, whatever, start making plans in the present moment. Start writing stuff down. Step by step, how are you going to execute this? Don't just rush into it, okay? So that's why I'm seeing for you in the near future. In the extended, I'm going to get a lot more deeper into what's going on here and see exactly what you need to know, okay? Because I think that this is critical. This is whatever's happening here in the near future. I'm going to be straight up with you, Pisces. All the other signs had a better outcome here than you, okay? And I know some of you are not going to like the reading. You're going to say, Monica, you're being so mean. Nope. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you, to avoid you falling into the ditch. Okay, I don't want to see you in the ditch rolling around saying, Monica, why am I here? No, I want to see you avoid that. Jump over the ditch and say, hey, I'm victorious, okay? What you don't see coming in September, you have the Four of Wands. So a relationship, stability is coming if you make the right choices, if you start planning and plotting correctly. Again, in September, there's going to be a lot to think about. Where am I investing my money, my time and energy? Is this the relationship I want to be in? Is this the type of situation that I want to give to, that I want to be generous to? Is this the type of relationship that I'm going to hold on to long term that's going to lead to the stability, the emperor, which is ultimately going to lead to some sort of opportunity? So there's a process here, okay? And this is what your whole entire reading is all about, okay? Yes. All right. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. Very interesting reading. Thank you so much for tuning into this, and I will see you in the extended.